Hi, it's Stephanie Staples from YourLifeUnlimited.ca. I am try hard to be anyway a catalyst for positive change to organizations, especially healthcare, being a nurse near and dear to my heart. So I would like to talk with you today about emotional wellness in turbulent times, and boy, are we in them. And if you are like me and the rest of the world, your mind is swirling with emotions, absolutely swirling. And it's hard to know how to deal with what's going on when we're just overwhelmed with emotions. So I want to share with you a technique to do, and it's kind of fun. So you need all you need is a pair of hands, preferably your own, because I'm not touching other people too much. But so I want you to rub your hands together very, 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 very quickly until you start to feel some warmth building up there. And when that warmth builds up, I want you to put your hands, the heels of your hands, over your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. And just let the warmth of your hands and the darkness kind of soothe your eyes for a moment. And while you're in this spot, I want you to just think about one emotion that has been prevalent, that has been nagging at you, that has been bothering you. Just think of that one emotion. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your hands, or you can stay like that. But there's actually a technique that we're going to go through, and I call it NAP. So the N stands for notice. So what happens when we have this abundance of emotions, this overwhelm of emotions, we often can't figure out any solutions. But when we can just narrow it down to one emotion at a time, then we can start to move forward and how to deal with this. So one is just noticing that emotion, and this little technique might just help you block out everything else that's going on so you can focus down on the one emotion that's really prevalent for you. Two is accepting that emotion. There is a lot going on here, and I must say thank you for what you've done, thank you for what you're doing, thank you for what you will be doing in this crazy time that we have. It's okay to have these emotions. Just acknowledge and accept it. It's okay that I am ... The third one is key for plan. Now, when you've got that one emotion, you've acknowledged that emotion, plan for what you can do to lessen it, to lessen the severity, to replace it with something that is more positive, that is more productive, that is more proactive. So NAP. Well, the other kind of NAP is also good, but this one stands for notice, acknowledge, and then make a plan. Your plan might be limiting the amount of news that you get in. Your plan might be taking a little break from your family or work, or hiding in the bathroom for an extra two minutes. You know what your plan will be, but once you've narrowed it down to that one emotion, it's going to help you a lot. The second thing I'd like to invite you to do is ask for help. You are a helper, you're a caregiver, you do and give and have and share for others all the time, but sometimes you need help yourself, and that's okay. So I want you to practice asking for help. So sometimes I'll start with like, I'm not desperate, but, or I'm just wondering if, and just letting people have that opportunity to help you, because those of us who aren't in the trenches, believe me, we want to help you. We're so grateful. We're so respectful. We want to help you. If there's anything that we can do, please let us know. Don't make us guess. And even the people living in your house, if you need help with ... please ask, and don't assume that people know just because they love you. If they loved you, they would know. No. Tell them specifically, exactly, directly what you need. The last thing I would like to invite you to do is understand that it's okay to say no. You can't do, give, share all the time. You can't be everything to everybody. You can't do everything that is asked of you, and it's okay to say no every once in a while, or when you need to. The key to emotional wellness in turbulent times is saving yourself. You've got to take care of yourself so that you can be of service to other people. You already know this, but if you are not dealing with your own emotions, if you are not asking for help when you need help, and if you are not saying no when you have to say no, even sometimes if it makes you feel bad or you're worried the other person's, going to be upset. Sometimes you just have to say no, and it's in the way you say it. You're not saying it to hurt somebody. You're saying it to just save yourself. And so, to phrase words that make you feel a little bit more comfortable might be helpful. So something like, I would love to help you, but ... I would love to help you, but I just can't at this time. And don't always feel like you need to give an excuse or a reason. Sometimes I just can't help you at this time. And if they continue to prod, you acknowledge what they say, and then you repeat your kind of mantra. So if my mantra is, I just can't at this time, there can be a period at the end of that sentence. Steph, can you please, I'd love to help you, but I just can't at this time. But well, I wish I could help you, but I just can't at this time. I'm going to promise you, you will never have to say that more than 3 times and they'll stop asking you. So in summary, my recommendations for you are: 1, to take time to notice the emotions that are whirling around in your head with the NAP acronym. Notice what's going on, acknowledge it, and make a plan to shift to a more positive frame of mind. My second recommendation is to ask for help. So every morning, ask yourself, what might I need help with today? Who can help me with something today? As you go through your day, if you're starting to feel overwhelmed, what do I need help with? And number 3, don't be afraid to say no. If something comes at you, take a pause, think for a moment, decide if you can do it or if you can't, and then answer accordingly. And no is an okay answer, and there is a period at the end of that sentence. So that's it for me. As usual, it's Stephanie Staples, trying to help you be emotionally well in turbulent times. Again, thank you for what you do. We appreciate you.